Imagine having to download a 20 gigabyte movie in under 10 seconds.
Wow.
Sounds weird, yeah. Hi, my name is Musa Mo, and this is Tech Gist. With me on the show here is
Stephanie Ronald, and we have so much lined up for you guys today on the show. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back, guys. This is Tech Gist, and you're together with Stephanie and Musa Mo, and we're going to be talking a lot about 5G today. Now, before we go anywhere, I need you to like, share, and subscribe to the DABA TV channel. I'm waiting for you to do that now, like now. Press the like button. Just press it. Okay. I know you've done that. Thank you so much. Now, like Musa was saying earlier, imagine having to download a 20 gig file, like a full movie, under 10 seconds, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is that possible?
It's possible. That's what 5G is promising us. Sometimes you have to download a movie and you have to leave it overnight.
I said sometimes you download and then you come back and see failed network.
Oh my God! And you're like, what is going on?
Especially when you want to see that movie or it's the latest trend in time, like, what's happening now?
But 5G is saying that all of that is going to go, phew. Oh wait, I can't wait.
So literally 5G is like, okay, we solved the problem by providing solutions. So you guys will pay us money to solve your solution for you. That's simple.
That's what's going to happen.
So what's 5G? What do you think is 5G without mincing words?
Are you asking me?
Yes, of course, I'm asking
my God.
you. So what do you think is 5G, Stephanie?
I don't know what 5G is.
That's weird.
Please, can we cut that part? I don't know what 5G is. Don't set me up. I don't have a definition for what 5G is.
There's actually no definition.
Exactly. So what did you ask me?
That's why it's a discussion now, so that you will be like...
Okay, it's 5th generation wireless network.
Now, the amazing thing about 5G, which is actually the 5th generation of network, is that it's going to be a major game changer in the industry. In fact, in every industry that has to do with transfer of data.
Internet, as far as you need data, internet, it's going to be involved.
Like sometimes I would buy a course, it's 30 gig, 40 gigabytes, and then I'm now like, so I'll buy data, 17,000, 4G, and then I'll have to wait for 4 hours, 7 hours, and then your laptop battery would not be able to last up to that amount, and then it dies. So literally 5G is going to change. It's going to change the game for everybody.
What? Before we even go far, let's watch this video, and when we get back, you would really understand what 5G is all about. We'll be right back.
5G is the latest generation of mobile networks, and it's a huge step up from what we have available to us today. The jump from 3G to 4G networks was pretty huge. 4G to 5G is many times greater and is almost difficult to comprehend. 5G is an entirely new kind of network designed to connect virtually everyone and everything together, be it smart devices, vehicles, even industrial machinery. 5G will coexist with existing 4G networks until coverage is expanded significantly, but it will eventually evolve into a standalone network that operates independently. The appeal of 5G mostly boils down to speed and insanely fast response times, referred to as latency. Latency is the time it takes for devices to respond to each other over any wireless network. 3G networks have a response time of around 100 milliseconds, 4G hovers around 30 milliseconds, while 5G networks predict latency figures as low as 1 millisecond. This virtually instantaneous communication will open up a new world of possibilities for anything with an established network connection. As well as benefiting our internet experiences, the progression of emerging technologies will depend heavily on 5G living up to its expectations. Interactive technologies such as augmented reality and self-driving cars require extremely low latency to work effectively, pushing 5G networks to not only hit their goal of 1 millisecond latency, but to surpass it. So how does 5G work? 5G signals operate over previously untouched radio frequencies. Part of the network operates in a band known as sub-6, which is the spectrum between 600 MHz and 6 GHz, which is a spectrum that 4G LTE also shares. However, only 5G can go above and beyond these frequencies into higher bandwidths, which is what makes it so much better. 5G can and will utilize a higher band of radio frequencies, from 24 GHz to as high as 86 GHz, resulting in far higher data rates and performance, but with the trade-off of reduced range. These new 5G radio waves can carry way more data to and from devices, they just can't carry the increased load quite as far. This means that providers have to install a large number of small cellular towers in close proximity to each other to actually deliver the network. These towers hold cell sites that are about the same size as a pizza box. They can be easily fixed to building roofs or light poles, but each one has to be physically installed, which is why the rollout of widespread 5G is going to take quite some time. When these cell sites are in place, they'll be able to beam signals to specific locations where they are needed most. This is far better than how conventional radio towers deliver signal, which is to spread it anywhere and everywhere, regardless of site-specific demand. 5G operates on 3 different spectrum bands between 600 MHz and 86 GHz. While these numbers might just sound like useless statistics, they'll end up having a noticeable effect on your everyday use, especially in the early days of 5G. The 3 spectrum bands that your 5G network will operate on are 1. Low-band network, which is the most common band used by carriers in the US for 4G LTE. Low-band spectrum offers the widest coverage and best wall penetration, but it doesn't offer any great shakes in the speed department. 5G running on the low-band network will only run around 20% faster than current 4G, with peak data speeds topping out at around 100 megabits per second. 2. High-band spectrum, which offers the highest performance for 5G, however, it's not without its drawback either. High-band spectrum can offer peak speeds of up to 10 gigabits per second and has almost non-existent latency, but its coverage area is narrow and penetration is poor. So to utilize this network to its full potential, users will have to access plenty of cells that are all relatively close by. And then slotting in somewhere between the two is mid-band spectrum, which offers a balance of both speed and coverage. Mid-band provides faster speeds and lower latency than low-band, with peak speeds of up to 1 gigabits per second. On paper, this doesn't compete with high band in terms of power, but in real-world use and for most applications, it will be more than enough. The coverage and penetration of mid-band will also make it a very reliable and consistent connection.
Like, did you guys just see that? 5G is actually amazing. And let's talk about some of the advantages that is going to come, with 5G.
With 5G, it's going to actually come with high performance rate.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lower latency rate. Latency is the gap time between transfer of packet data. Most time when you're streaming a football match or when you're live streaming a game, what you're seeing is slightly behind what's actually happening.
Yeah, what's actually happening, like some seconds behind.
Yeah, that's with 4G. But with 5G, it's going to be like
instant.
Life in life.
I like that.
Life in life. So it's going to actually
it's very fast.
Change everything.
I think that will also help companies that are transferring a lot of big data, so you don't have to, wait. It's going to change a lot of things. There are a lot of ways, like all the delays you're experiencing in network. 5G is coming to fix it.
Well, I was actually talking to a friend of mine and he was telling me he's looking to start in virtual production. So I was curious as to what virtual production is and directing. He said, these days there are a lot of directors going on site to direct movies, but he wants to stay at home and direct his crew.
Oh, okay.
So that's
hey, you didn't hear that?
That's going to be requiring a large amount of data here, and also the data has to be seamless,
seamless and smooth. Imagine having to direct a movie virtually.
So I cannot be saying something which I've already said 50 seconds ago,
but you're not hearing it
1 minute after. That breaks transmission.
Wow, and 5G is going to make that possible.
Yeah.
And another advantage of 5G is capacity.
Yeah.
Now, if you realize, if you're in a clustered area, like you have so many people, maybe you go to a football game or you have like a church retreat, those kind of clustered high where people are, a lot.
Yeah.
Network always slows down because a lot of people are using the network at the same time. Now, what 5G is coming to do is to create that capacity. So even when you have a cluster of people and, people are a lot in a place, you all can still have good network at the same time. That capacity problem that came with 4G, 5G is going to fix it. Yeah. Now, having spoken about the advantages of 5G, let's look at what are some of the disadvantages that might come along with, 5G.
The major disadvantage that people always talk about,
like
in fact, it was very prominent last year.
There were like protests about it
during the COVID-19, where people would even say it's a spiritual attack. Man, it was crazy.
It was crazy. I know, right?
They said 5G is coming to kill humans.
Yeah, cancer,
in quotes.
and all of that.
To kill humans. But the truth is, I wouldn't actually blame them because that is what they heard on social media or they saw. Because there was actually a viral video that
about it.
That happened.
And it was research. It was having points.
Like very detailed. If you watch that video, you
will be convinced.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But the truth is, 4G also has wireless transmissions here.
The same with 3G.
3G.
They've always run on those things.
And we saying that with the rise of 5G, human beings are closer to extinction. It's shocking.
It's not adding up.
It doesn't connect.
and I understand that as human beings, we have our own biases, we have our own fears. That's what makes us human, actually. Another thing I'm also saying, I feel like it's a good thing anyways, because just in case they haven't looked into the hazard side of what 5G is, with that protest and all, is to make them become more conscious of, what are some of the hazards that could come as a result of 5G. So it's actually not a bad thing that people stood up to make awareness that this could be a hazard to the human population. Now, the truth is, scientists have also been trying to look into these things, and they've come up to say that if you look at the rays that are being transmitted by 5G, it's not enough to actually cause all the things that people are saying 5G can cause.
We humans,
we have exploded the whole thing beyond what it actually is.
Exactly.
Anyway, so don't panic, don't be scared. 5G will come to our advantage. I think some countries actually right now have begun to open up to the possibilities of 5G.
There's even a city in US, I think it's Sacramento.
Yeah.
They are looking at using 5G because they are looking at building the first smart city in the world.
You see?
So they are going to be using 5G for everything, the innovations and likes, and even Econ City.
Yeah, Econ. Oh, nice. That's true.
Yeah. He wants to build a futuristic city in Senegal.
If you've not seen that Econ City, go look it up, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's beautiful. God damn, it's like real life Wakanda.
You see, it shocked me.
So 5G is not all that bad. It's actually to our own advantage because like the previous episodes we've had on TechG, so we talked about robotics, AI, and 3D bioprinting. These things use data.
All of it, a lot of.
Yeah. So with the rise of 5G, I think it's actually going to speed up the rate at which things are being done.
And delivery.
Delivery.
All of those things.
So
another disadvantage, that people need to be aware of is the fact that 5G is going to come with battery drain.
Yes, exactly.
It's going to drain your battery. Because right now, the technology of, battery technology hasn't caught up with the technology of 5G. It's like they are two worlds apart. So battery technology is still far behind to where 5G is.
And not just battery, it's also going to shop your money small.
Data. The cost of data is going to increase.
Yeah.
You have to chest up, you have to get ready. Because right now, people are shouting. I see people on social media and they're like, I am tired of buying data.
Come on, there are times I would buy 6 gigabytes in under 1 hour, it's finished.
What am I doing? I'm not streaming. I'm just doing social media. People should help us. But I also believe that they are going to find a balance between these things. For like example, now the battery technology will actually mean that makers of mobile phones and laptops will have to step up their game, but that might come at an extra cost.
It definitely will, because every upgrade
exactly. We are just hoping that Nigeria, our beloved country, will step up in terms of economic.
Amen.
Yeah, so that you have something to say. You get the gist. So that we too can be able to afford some of this upcoming tech, because the upgrade is going to come at a cost. To have you bear that in mind. So these are the few disadvantages that might come along with 5G.
But if you look at the brighter side, the negatives are not actually that much compared to the.
And I also remember that the upload speed is not, the difference is not so much. So don't have high hopes. The upload speed that comes with 5G is not so much different from what you would have with 4G. I think that one of the main advantages of that 5G is the download and the speed of sending, transmitting and all of that will come with it. But upload speed might not be, much difference for now. with over the years, it's going to get better. It's going to get better.
Actually, it's already getting better.
All right, guys, we hope you've had fun with us today on the show. Remember to leave a comment. We'd like to hear from you. What are your suggestions? What are your complaints? Talk to us. We want to talk to you.
We're there.
We want to hear from you.
All right, so before we leave, as usual, on Tech Gist, we always have the cream of the event. So I have a game for Stephanie.
Oh my goodness.
And I hope she's able to get it.
Let me close my face.
So Stephanie, you have 5 seconds.
Oh my God.
Very nice, yeah. So I want you to tell me the year 4G was brought into Nigeria. The time starts now.
I think it was 2016 or 15, one of the two.
You have to be certain.
Come on, give me a chance.
Yes.
15.
You failed it! It's actually 2016.
Oh my God, but I got it!
No, you didn't
I
get
got
it.
half. I got half.
Half is not half.
I got half.
No, imagine
you
you are
cannot rob me of half.
Imagine you are writing an exam and then you've already written
But I said
2016 and then you cancel
2016
it.
or 2000.
We will mark you 15.
It was your face that made me say 15.
And that's why I
It's
did
16
the
my
face now.
heart meant to say. But it was, come on, I know you understand. I know you know that I got it. I forgive you. I forgive you. Thank you so much, guys, for staying with us today on the show. Like we said, please like, share, and subscribe to the videos. We'd like to hear from you. Leave a comment in the comment section. Till we come your way, same time, same channel. Bye for now. Bye, guys.